And so, like, putting these orbs into place is exactly like those sci-fi Egyptian movies where suddenly all the lights come on and everything comes together when you tap into these. So, consider that the process is a lot like this, right? The more value that you can give, not only to your marketplace, but to the world, to yourself, right? Then ultimately, the more value you can receive, right? So the process is to go and clarify for yourself what's important to you, what you're passionate about, and what you have a vision for. To sit down and really clarify that. And what I suggest is taking out a pen and piece of paper and asking, writing that question at the top, what's important to me, and then just listing as many things as you can of what's important to you, and listing it all out, and just go until there's nothing else that you can think of, and spend a lot of time doing that, right? And like, also turn that into then like a running document. Like maybe put it on an Excel spreadsheet or Word document where you can continually go back to it and add to it and move it around and change it. And then once you've got that list, then start to look at like a ranking. What's most important, what's second most important, what's third most important, and begin to really look at those and rank those. And as you go through your life, right, like when you wake up in the morning and you are debating whether you want to get up and go exercise or whether you don't, you can look at that list and you can say, well, health is number one over, rest or my sense of well-being. Like, I want to exercise and I've got plenty of rest. I had 8 hours. I'm not going to hurt myself. I just feel tired, but despite that feeling, right, in the face of feeling tired, I'm still going to get up and go exercise. And then you can start to build that process already of getting good at what it is that you value. So you can create this rank structure which will not only help you tap into your energy source, but also help you to make better decisions because you know what you value most, and you can just look at your values in relation to the decisions that you have to make in your life and just see what you value most and then act on what it is that you value. So create that list, make it a running document, and rank it out, okay? And then really analyze the top values that you have listed. Like really look at those and pay close attention to those because those are going to be real clues and keys to creating your natural energy source. Second thing, create another list, or maybe create a list right next to that one in an Excel spreadsheet, and at the top it says, what am I passionate about, right? And then list all those things out. Exact same process. List them all out, as many as you can, and then rank them and get really, really clear on what you're passionate about, right? And then like look at those and kind of like cross-reference them. So if you have an item or an activity that is towards the top in both of those lists, right, then you can start to see that that's something that it's important to me, I'm passionate about it. Like, here's a really big clue on something that can give me true genuine power to create value, right? There's a really big clue because it's important to me and I'm passionate about it, and those are two powerful energy sources for you. Then, right, go on to the next one and start to look at what you have a vision for. And so it can be kind of difficult sometimes when you're looking at vision because everybody has their own definition of what vision is. And I'm going to define vision in this sense as what you see possible for the world in relation to what you value and what you're passionate about. So, like looking at the things that are the top of your list for what's important to you, for your values and for your passions, right? When you look at those lists and you look at one of them and suddenly like it's almost like every time you look at them you suddenly see a vision of like how something could great could come from you acting on that, right? If you have one that you're always just constantly having a vision for, and that you like long to work in, but you just don't see it as maybe as possible yet, like that's a really big clue about where another big clue for your energy source and your ability to create value. So look at those and start to list those out, right? Areas that you have like incredible visions for. And then what I challenge you to do is to like really clarify those visions. Like really start standing for what you value. And when I say standing for what you value, I basically mean acting on it. So if you value your health, go be healthy. Stand for your own value. Do things that are healthy, right? And the more you do that, the more you're going to see these visions. And when you do, like really clarify them. Deeply clarify them. And I mean not just seeing what the end state looks like, but when you see that end state, when you see what's possible for the world, then start to, what we call in the military, backwards plan, right? Start moving backwards on how you can actually put that into reality, or turn it into reality, put it into fruition, and create it. And like write out these plans and keep them available to you. Now you can choose to act on any vision that you see, right? You can choose to go in any area that you want. It's your life. But by having those plans there, what you're really going to see is like you're really going to clarify what's possible for you, and you're really going to begin to get clear on what it is that you actually want to do. When you have 10 options in front of you, right? And you can really clarify what you're most passionate about, what is most important to you, then you can really begin to see like the route for you, the map for you to take in your life to create tremendous value for the world. And so, again, clarify as much as possible. Then as you do that, again, you're going to see areas where you have talent, and also where you can go get talent, right? You're going to see areas that you need to work on and areas that you already have mastered, or that you're at that level of mastery. You can always get better. But where you've achieved a certain level of mastery, and then areas that you need to work on to get up there. And the more you get good at those areas and kind of fill in the gaps, and like everything that you see you need to do, you're starting to approach a certain level of mastery on all those things, you're going to have value just oozing out of you in every pore. So then you have the power now to create genuine value for the world. Now you are a value generating machine, right? And you have the ability to create an organization or a business that delivers true value to the marketplace. So that's the idea of creating value. Now this is only part of the compass that I use, and I've shown some other entrepreneurs how to use. And there's actually a couple more parts that talk specifically about business, marketing, and relationships, right? Which are going to be 3 keys for you turning your vision that you have into reality. So I'm going to be putting out future videos that talk about those things, as well as other skill sets and things to help you get good, all in the area of turning vision into reality. Okay, so what I encourage you to do, if you haven't yet, is head on over to www.explodeyourvision.com. Over there you'll be able to access more free training videos and information, and go ahead and subscribe to the updates that I have there so you can receive alerts when more videos are posted. And also over there you'll be able to access, once you sign up for those updates, you'll be able to access all the videos that we've created thus far. So you'll be actually able to access that archive and get access to that information. So again, head on over to www.explodeyourvision.com. Thanks again, and I'll see you soon. This is John Morris.